Okay, so I am doing this live because I want to go through this too before I actually look at the GSSRs. Something to note, an awesome something. You can do 2 lucky bags this year. There are just so many banners. They're like, okay, if you got the paid cords, you can do 2. Again, sorry this video is coming out so late because it's New Year's. My giveaway for GSSRs is ending tomorrow, and I'm probably not going to do another one for the next 10 days. So yeah, every year I do a GSSR giveaway in the month before they come out. So just try to enter that when I do that, or just be in chat on Twitch, and one of the redeems is I pay for a GSSR for you. All right, now all the shilling is out. Let's talk about this banner, or all these banners. So this is not gonna take as long as the one I did for NA, just because this is like off, like right now. So yeah, like I want to get through this so I can pull the banners. So I'm just gonna run through them and just give my opinion. So this banner, Astolfo, Okita, Sei Shonagon, Shisho. I really like Shisho. 1, 2, and 3 not in great spots right now. Unless I would skip this one. Next banner, Okita, Alter, Saber, Summer Alter, Medusa, and Britomart. All 3 of these characters are very, very good. If you want one of these characters, would not doubt you. Brit with her buff is really, really nasty. Next, we have Bride, Squirtoria, Shiki, Psycho, Oni-chan, and One-chan, sorry. Psycho, One-chan, and the Burb. All these characters, except this one, has gotten a buff. And she's still really good at looping, so if you want to get this one, again, don't blame you, but this isn't like the most lethal banner. It's just good, it's not great. Yeah, really good in multi-core. Melusin, Takaru, best farming AoE saber. Durga, really high damage AoE archer. Solid banner, but Melusin is probably going to be on it at least 2 more anyway. Next, Ishtar, Bryn, Musashi, Tomomo. I like Musashi. Tomomo has value, but Ishtar, she needs a buff, and if she can Black Rail loop with that buff, amazing. Brit or Bryn, you will definitely have to look up to know when to actually bring her. What was I talking about? Melusin here again. This time with Ibuki Doji, Ereshkigal, and Romulus. This one's also pretty solid. I like this banner. Eresh is really good, especially because now she can Black Rail loop. But Ibuki needs a buff. Preferably get rid of the hit restriction on her battery. If they do that, like she'll feel a whole lot better. Like she'll actually be able to use her extra attack and like have it do decent damage, or she's just gonna burn through her attack buff in 1 turn. Maid Alter, Okuni, Kama, MHX, MHXA. This is a lot of ups and downs. The weakest servant here is Maid Alter, just because the reloading is a meme. It's always going to be a meme. It's just that she does have at least 3 turn buffs that make her meme not the biggest meme. Everyone else here is solid, even MHX. She does like really good damage just as an assassin. Doesn't matter if she's hitting niche. If your other assassins aren't hitting niche, she probably is gonna hit harder than them. Oof. This one's pretty solid too. Rikyu, Hyunjo, these 2 good, very good quick along with crit. Alice and Andromeda, these 2 are mixed bags. She's tank, she is quick caster. She's very she's interchangeable with the rats, but they have different niches, and also like Tsukihime character. Alice is awesome. Shuten is very. There are very little reasons to use her. Da Vinci Rider, there's not as much reason to use her, but she's still good. Da Vinci support. Murasaki is a DPS and a support. This one probably does not have the highest priority for people. This is pretty much only if you're going for new characters. Bakken is the fucking dud here. What the fuck? I'm sorry. They even have to put the note here. Artoria Caster is her actual name. Her last name is fucking Caster. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, wait. No, yeah, her last name is Caster. Or this is her first name. Okay, yeah, no, this is a banger banner. If you like any of these characters, pull on here. Bakken is the dud. Just saying it again. Raiko, Cleo, Umu, and Ilya. All three of these characters can do buster farming now. Ilya is single target, but these three all can do buster farming now. So if you can go for them if you want. There's nothing really wrong with them. Just because we have two GSSRs, but again, not the strongest. And again, these are just for farming. Vich, Tonalico, Semiramis, and Morgan. Semiramis is the dud, and you are going to be really... Okay, so if you get Semiramis, you're not going to be happy. You are going to be, like, actually fuming. So, for the sake of your monitor, for the sake of your mental health, if you're not okay with getting Semiramis, don't pull on this GSSR. You will literally be fuming because of how good the other options are. These two are two of the best multi-core units, and she's like amazing farmer before they even added a Pen 5, and now she's support she just does everything really good. And then Vich is Vich. I'm avoiding this one like the fucking plague. I do not want MP2 of her. This one, honestly, you cannot go wrong with. If you don't have Crane, or so even if you get MP2 Castoria, that's still MP2 Castoria. Now you can have your gauge above 100%. So if you're in fights where drain happens, if you overfill, it's not the biggest deal. Reigns is really good, and Scotty is also good. Even if you have ruler, you still might want caster Scotty. And it is deck dependent on your DPS. But this one is really solid. This one's fucking monstrous. On my main, I cannot go on this banner because I do not want to get my first USO on this banner because of Jacques. And plus, I just got her on the last GSSR. And I got Melt. Tyra, awesome. Karen, really good. Doman, best insta-kill farmer, period. This guy is so goated for insta-kill farming. Holy shit. This guy, if you want to farm QP outside of raids, and you just want to use storm pods, like you don't care about the mats on storm pod nodes, fucking Doman is amazing. He will literally clear whatever wave you need him to, whether that's first, second, or third. I use single targets for third wave just because it's one enemy, but if you want to just insta-kill and just bring in two supports that can charge Doman back up to 100, go for it. He is such a goated support for farming and for events, and just a good support in general. Fucking Doman. His stonks just it feels like every year he just can do something else or more. characters come out that he can use that just make them disgustingly cracked. Again, Tyra's good solo servant, but I would like a buff. Do I actually want to buff her? I don't know. Maybe not. This one, Hibiki and Chikagi. Kazura drop, one Gina, Ruler Scotty, and Ushigozen. This one is like really good because of Scotty and Kazura drop. If you don't have either, this is almost, I don't want to say it's must summon, but like this is a really good banner. It's gonna help your account if you like quick, or you want to get started with quick. If you already have these two, getting the second copy for Kazura drop just lets her wave clear better if you're doing double Kazura drop farming. I do want. This honestly might be a banner I pull on. I don't think I'll actually be too disappointed if I pull on this GSSR. But moving on. Kiara got a buff. Space's Char is getting bland, and I do think she's starting to need a buff. Just because they made so many more recent characters stronger, but that's not happening until Saber Wars 3. Let's be real. Yank Wifei just got a buff, and he's nasty. And Hokusai got a buff this year, last year, and at the time her third skill was bugged. I don't know if that's different. He's an AoE buster. Okay. Yeah, after this we'll check out Richard. I'm not gonna make the video yet though. Next banner, Summer Kiara, Popus Johanna, Summer Melisande, Summer Kama. I think Summer Kama, I think there needs to be like another art support that actually does charm that will like also gives charge for her, because like letting Kama get her super effective mod more than once just makes her better. I like Kiara as a solo servant and also sustain servant. Yeah, like I really like her, especially Turbancy makes that like really nice. Popus Johanna, if you have triple arts, she makes her life so much easier and lets you actually crit and do like decent damage. It's not gonna be like buster crit, but at least your triple arts deck is not doing damage. Melisande, she is still really good. It's just like our yeah, no, my bias towards her is literally just because she's only at MP1. I just haven't been using her that often. Alko, BB, Kagetora. Okay, so because of Append 5, if you're now and I thought about this on stream today, because Koyanskaya of Light is, for a lot of people, starting to get Bond 15, like there's not as much incentive to actually go for her or to use her, because she's just like in your party and literally just taking extra Bond points. So I got to thinking about, okay, so what about Alko? She technically is a substitute for Koyanskaya, but you lose out on the buster and the power mod. Thing is, if your DPS has some kind of cooldown reduction that you can put on Vitch, if you have Vitch with Append 5, it does let her double pop her skill, because Alko AoE reduces cooldowns for the entire party. So Vitch cooldown goes from 6 to 5, first because of Append 5, then gets reduced again down to 3 because Alko on turn 2. So if your DPS is able to reduce cooldown for Vitch, yeah, like she can just double pop her skills, and it's basically you have all, like, you pretty much have double Koyanskaya, and you can just use the Vitch from your friends list. I have not been able to test this yet, so I cannot vouch for damage, and again, the damage is going to suffer unless the character has so much buster and you're not fighting man attribute that it kind of doesn't matter for having Vitch or not. And again, also buster card damage Buster crit damage goes down, but again, if this is for farming, and again, party cost and everything that's associated with even trying this comp, like you have to give up bond utility. Again, sorry for this rant included in this, but just know this is an outkill glaze, that she actually is somewhat of a substitute for Koyanskaya for Buster farming, but it needs specific conditions to match Koyanskaya's lethality. BB Dubai, really good CQ servant, and just a support for living humans. She works with Tez Kalipoka, and that guy is goated, and a bunch of other living humans. She's also just really fun, and has like power mod against anti-star, or gives power mod to anti-sky. I forget what it is, but she's solid. And then Uesugi Kenshin, she spams the shit out of buff removal. If you're fighting people that like constantly try to buff themselves up, like, nope, just nope. So this one is super solid, but not one I'm going for on my main, because I have both of these at MP2 and don't need Uesugi Kenshin on main JP. Summer BB, Okitan, Abigail, Jolter. These two, for people use these two for the same reason in farming. If you choose to use these two in farming, it's for the same exact reason, like burst damage. Abigail does more damage right now. Yeah, and like Jolter, you know, she'll give another attack buff just conditionally. Okitan, she needs a buff. She needs her final buff. Come on. Summer Abigail, Bunny Toria, King Protea, and Mao Nobu. Her Buster farming is disgusting, especially if you're fighting a lot of Sky attribute servants have divinity, and there are a lot of servants that are not Sky attribute that have divinity. Mao Nobu hits all of them very, very hard, and if they happen to be rulers, oof, God slaying time, no hope. Yeah. No. Why would you do this? Why would you put Koyan Dark with Cuckoo? Oh no. No, that's fucked. That's gonna make people hate Koyan Dark more. She's good. I really like Koyan Dark for multi-core. Cuckoo, the epitome of Buster farming, like everything that embodies what Buster farming is, like double popping cooldowns, all that shit. That is Cuckoo. She is the best at it. She has the highest raw damage. And if she is fighting a pretender, G fucking G, where she gets full 2 times effectiveness. That thing is dead. They're dead. Bunyan got a buff. Yeah, solid, but not. It's meh. And then Arquid, really like her for farming. She just got her rate up, and her Black Rail damage for Double Bitch Oberon is really, really dumb. Phantasmoon, Tiamat, CL. I really like Phantasmoon in the Lotto. I have not tried her outside the Lotto, but her multi-core utility makes it so I don't really care about damage that much. If I need more damage, that is more easily solved. Tiamat is a Black Rail looper off rip. And if you're fighting, like, she's on the same level as Melisande without stepping on Melisand's toes unless you're fighting Berserkers. And no. Fun. CL, if you don't have her and you want to do the gimmicks are really fun, but you also need Summer BB. So yeah, like, I like this banner. I don't know if I could recommend it for people. Ooh, chat. Okay, so one of my GSSRs is probably going here. Because this is either MP2 Kishiwong, MP2 Bazette, or I get Van Gogh MP1 on this account, or Himiko. And either one, I'm honestly, like, I'm actually 100% fine with this banner. Yeah, no, I'm gonna lock in for my main account. I really want to just try and get Van Gogh. Yeah. He's really good for solo, but you kind of have to mitigate MP gen and star gen, so yeah, like as long as you're like, if you're fighting someone that has like a lot of hits, like they do a lot of hits while he's involved, and he can get back to his MP pretty quickly, awesome. Mighty chains really help him out, but it kind of is conditional, and you're probably gonna run healing command codes too. But as long as you're not fighting berserkers or like extra class, like it's pretty hard for people to actually knock him down. Himiko, Buster, and Crit. Tertiary buffers, just like Constantine is for MP damage. And then Van Gogh makes every foreigner amazing. Or existence outside the domain, sorry. Not foreigner, but existence outside the domain. The fuck? Both of them got another banner. This one's with Lady Avalon. The fuck? Okay, hold up. Okay, so if you don't have any of these characters, pull on this one. This one, like, you cannot lose. This is like, if you have like all the normal supports, like this one is actually one you cannot lose. Lady Avalon, especially for 90++, is awesome. And more copies of her, like, I do notice it in farming for characters. When I have her, like, just a little bit of extra charge does go, it does go a little bit. Like, especially if you're fighting against berserkers or assassins, like that little bit of charge does help out if you don't plan on using Castoria. And I've already talked about these two. All right, so now we're talking about the men. Yep, Brendan. Yeah, we'll worry about Richard Dunn. Sorry if I wasn't reading chat, but yeah, I'm just trying to get through this because I want to have this uploaded like today. So, Astolfo, Saber, Charlemagne, Takasugi. I like these two, but Takasugi could definitely use like a buff, probably MP buff, just because all he is ramping up crit, but his MP is going to suffer because of that. Like, he needs to be, like, if he doesn't have his cards, like his extra crit damage doesn't matter. And Charlie is Charlie. Like, I love this guy. He's so good at as a Saber. He's like, if you struggle with bong greed farming, like, he's awesome for it. Next banner, Takaru, King Ptolemaeus, Muramasa, Ryoma. Ryoma is a lot better than I thought he was. Just because a character can't do double cast Storia with Fragments of 2004, most people don't use Fragments of 2004 for farming because people are like more concerned about, like, I don't know, bond farming their supports to get them up to 15 to get the free Saint Quartz. So a lot of people do double cast Storia Oberon, and if that doesn't work, just bring another support to get Ryoma to loop better. Yeah, just don't use Fragments, and his looping is like fine. Muramasa, like, Takaru has like shit for crit damage. Like, his face cards are so horrendous. Muramasa's crit face cards are a whole lot better. I don't like him for farming nearly as much anymore, but I am also biased because I did not actually use him with double cast Storia like he's supposed to. His looping feels really scuffed if you are not using double cast Storia. if you want King Tut, you can go for him, but he is utility and niche. Usually party cost for teams with him is probably going to be a lot higher. And Ptolemaeus can switch between card types or AoE style. No, it is card type and MP style. Next, Moriarty, Gil, and Arthur. This is definitely on the weaker side. You really need to like these characters, otherwise I would not pull on the banners. Not even Gil. Personal bias here, Sigurd is on this banner. Fuck Sigurd. I do not like him. His MP hits a lot against dragons, and that's pretty much it. He is carried by supports. Far more than any character should be. Especially a 5-star. But 1 in 3 chance of getting these him over 2 in 3 chance of getting either one of these two. Odds aren't that bad, but Sigurd brings this GSSR for me like way down. Dante's Voyager, Doman, like getting Doman on like a smaller banner is just a good thing if you want Doman. Like you do not want to pull him with like 5 characters because your chance goes from like here 33% to 20%, a 1 in 3 chance versus 1 in 5, or however many characters was on his banner. Dante's is good, Voyager is good. Both of them can do black rail farming, and I already glazed Doman enough. Wangina, Tyra, and Count Monte Cristo. Wangina definitely more niche and has more multi-core utility or support-oriented utility. Tyra, I really like her for solos, and she does somewhat play. Yeah, she does play very nicely with supports. She's not like Herc, especially because her guts is on such a low cooldown. And then Count Monte Cristo, he can like MP spam stun, and his refund is like really good for it too. Moriarty, Tez Kalipoka, Rasputin. He got his buff. Tez is amazing. Moriarty is very Space Ishtar like, but has more debuffs and just a more art centric kit. Kintoki, Iskander, Amakusa. I'm just gonna say, unless you like these characters, I would definitely skip. Same for this one, but it would be harder to skip because getting Ivan or King Hassan, awesome, and then Hijikata, if you're into the low HP memes, still does a lot of damage even at MP1. Oberon, Takeda Shingen, and Arjuna Altar. This is just a good banner. People might say Takeda Shingen brings it down, but he can black rail loop, so I very strongly disagree with that. If you don't have Oberon, this is just a solid banner, and it's a 1 in 3 chance to get Oberon, so that's just good if you don't have him. And the last banner, Merlin, Constantine, Super Orion, Sherlock, Kinshiwang again. These are all good servants. If you get any one of them, you won't be disappointed. Merlin because he's Merlin, Constantine for Constantine reasons. Orion, he does so much fucking crit damage. Holmes can give you is a utility servant. Yeah, he can give your whole party Invo Pierce and Defense Pierce, so he stops you from having to run other CEs than MOB Black Rail. So I think the best Invo Pure CE that has MP damage is like 20%. So yes, you have to use him, but you're keeping 60% MP damage on your main DPS along with the extra attack to the base number. All right, so we got this done in 30 minutes on the dot. real quick, I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna get on both my accounts. So on my main account, I am definitely going for where was it? What I said I was gonna go for. Chat, I'm blanking right now. What the fuck? Oh yeah, Van Gogh. Yeah, Van Gogh. Whatever banner she's on. Yeah, this one. Definitely going on this one. On main. And then chat. I really want to get either one of these two to MP2. The huge problem is if I get Bunyan, that's fucking MP5. Getting MP3 Arcwood wouldn't be bad. Yeah, and I don't want MP3 of these two. Honestly, I think my main is just gonna pick this one. Because besides Qinshi Wang, like all these four are new. And I know I don't usually do it, but like getting Merlin or Constantine or even Holmes on JP would just be nice. Real quick, I'm just gonna check what MP copy I have him on. Yeah, out of this guy, because I know on NA I have him MP2. I am like 90% positive I have him MP2 on NA. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this banner and Van Gogh banner is going to be my main account. And then for my alt account, what characters do I want on that one? Probably this one, honestly. Yeah. Like, I honestly don't care if I get Bunyan on my alt account. Getting Arcwood would just be nice and I can try out MP1. But the main goal would be getting Cuckoo or Koyan Dark to MP2. And then the second banner... Yeah, because my alt account, I'm not concerned about getting new characters anymore on JP specifically. That's more for NA. I think I'm gonna take my own advice and go on this banner, and if I risk getting an MP3 of Lady Avalon, again, it's not the worst thing in the world. All right, so that is this recording. Hopefully this is gonna be out later in the day. I will see you guys later. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.